Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just realized that my stream was not actually streaming at all. I had no idea why. The stream had ended for quite a while. And it seems that the players are also experiencing some lag issues from the side of Falcon. The game had just started actually, whereby First Blood had actually gone to Purge, which is on the side of Eagle. I am Pari Pari. And yep, that's basically about it. We are running into the first creep wave, and yet we are still waiting for Explosion to return back from a disconnect. So Falcon is on the Radiant side, whereby Eagle is on the Dire. So looking at the matchup, I quite favor what the Team Eagle has picked up right here. Especially, it's very nice to see whether Pudge can pull off his trick shots, the hook, as well as Mirana able to land more of those sacred arrows to land the stuns. And then after that we have Silencer, just able to rack up those high amount of intelligence, stealing from all the other heroes on this side of Eagle. Whereas Eagle, they're gonna have to play a little bit more of the slippery game, especially with the Weaver being picked up. And how the Outworld Destroyer is able to perform in mid against the Silencer really all comes down to player skill. Hopefully we'll be able to see a lot more roaming from the Ogre Magi as well, and the Kunkka, if they could roam together. But Kunkka is playing the offlane, so yeah, really depends on how they're able to stop this Alchemist from having a nice farm. But we're still waiting for Explosion, the side of Falcon, to actually return after some technical difficulties with the internet and the lag. I wonder if I can put it on auto camera. So for anyone wondering, this is my settings for Dota. Spoof drag camera when spectating. Yep, this is nice. Okay, Conker has finally reconnected. I think we are good to go. Right, we're finally on the way. So where were we? So mid is between Janinja and this silencer, the Outworld Destroyer. Both highly intelligent heroes that are quite dependent on how they actually play out against each other. And we see the deny just shy of that last hit. It's very important to secure these last kills onto this range creep, because they offer a lot more gold, a lot more EXP. YOLO is actually being gone on as the blood grenade does get thrown out, but Iron Piper is trying to look for the hook. He is getting right click a lot, and the ignite will actually fall into place. Axiwa will try to defer YOLO from actually chasing, but at the same time, Iron Piper is getting right clicked. 1, 2. Is there gonna be a hook? Yes, it is. It's being done into the tower, and that's gonna punish Nanasi with that much trouble, but the ignite is able to grab the kill onto him. The block is able to finish the job, so Axiwa does land a kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but not without Nanasi first going down. They're pinging out. Iron Piper is trying to force the issue towards this YOLO, but instead will get right click down quite a bit, as Nanasi will do the same to Axiwa. That's quite a good trade-off. Explosion is gonna notice the pool. They're gonna try to chase out this Deja Vu Sean that is already falling well beneath 25% HP. And the mid lane, Silencer is doing slightly better than the Outward Destroyer. As we see, the amount of last hits and denies is favoring the Silencer just a little bit more. Bottom lane, they will throw the bugs. Weaver actually using the Swarm. But yeah, I also want to make short work of it. So hopefully Ioxiwa with a tankier hero, he won't be able to feed as much as he did in the first game when he was on the Sand King. Alchemist is at the top of the network, seeing that he does have an equivalent amount of last hit denies as much as the Silencer. But yeah, thanks to his Griever's Greed, they do have an easier way to farm, whereby you get a bonus gold every time you kill units. You able to pick up that courier kill onto Little Giant? Where is YOLO? He seems to be AFK. I am party. I need to secure the bounty rune. But OD though, Janinja is forced to walk all the way back to the fountain because he does not have any teleport scroll. And this would mean that there is a huge advantage going in the way of Rizra, able to just solo farm this lane. And Janinja will try to recover, but as you can see there's already one level difference as Rizra is able to be level 5 while Janinja is still stuck at level 4, recently turned to level 5. But that would also mean that Silencer is gonna reach level 6 very very soon. And we see the amount of harassment. Because Rizra, the Silencer, has more range compared to the Outward Destroyer, and OD has to get really close and personal in order to dish out enough damage. And usually when you get that close, Silencer is gonna harass you for doing that. The Swarm being thrown onto Ioxiwa, he is gonna be in some sort of trouble. The hook is not gonna help, and YOLO is gonna be right in front. The Hoop Stomp has already been landed, but it seems like Iron Paraphrase is gonna give away his life for it. The double edge, is it enough? But YOLO actually gets creep blocked, and as a result, that axe is able to land that hit. Very unfortunate. Trading away a core for a support. Seems like Iron Pirate Party's bait actually paid off. Little Giant. Oh. Didn't get hit at all by the Illuminate, as he will continue to collect the Lotus. So we see smoke from the Purge, and he is motioning to go towards the mid. It won't be easy to take out the Outward Destroyer, as he is now level 6 with the 3 levels in Astral Imprisonment. Oh, Astral Imprisonment has already been used. Actually, this is a perfect timing to try to go onto this Outward Destroyer if he happens to be out of position. But the smoke is gonna break, and that's probably gonna give some warning signs to the Outward Destroyer. Illuminate, not able to connect onto anyone yet. Double damage, amplified damage being picked up by Rizra. He is going to try to rotate over. But is you aware? In fact, Explosion is also not aware, and you might be the first to fall here. 2 more right clicks should be able to do the job, and yep, that's about it. Now he's gonna try to go into Explosion. Explosion does get stunned up. X marks the spot, will delay the offense and will break the chase. A nice rotation there. Able to pick up 1 kill on the support and allowing Parts to just gain the levels from mid while he is away. The hook is not able to land onto the desired target. And Ioxiwa is left all alone to fend for himself, but he does have the Stampede ready to go. Should he ever get into a very dicey predicament. With 3 levels in the Retaliate as well. That would try to deter YOLO from trying to harass him. The Silencer is doing really well in order to just chase out, zone out this Outworld Destroyer from doing anything. As I said at bottom tower though, it seems like Iron Power is gonna get gone on by the Swarm. One more right click should finish the job. Parry Fire does stop. Just stop the YOLO from being at death's door, and yeah, as a result, Ioxiwa is forced to retreat, unable to find any kills as a return. Arrow gonna fly out, but very much off the mark. Ioxiwa is gonna pick up the Vanguard right away. He's gonna be a walking tank. He feels that the dagger is not gonna do much yet. They don't really need the surprise jump element, as what he needs to do more is just stay alive. And as I say that, Little Giant has actually found a kill onto you. As we see, the Sacred Arrow has been used, and most likely there was a unstable concoction to follow as well. A chain stun coming from both sides, and they were able to do that. And as we see it, Iron Power Party does pick up the kill. And is there a return kill? The Ignite able to finish the job. But it's a 2-for-1 as Ioxiwa does finish off Nanasi as well. So there we see the dust actually being exhibited, as well as the Stampede also being committed. They are able to find the Weaver kill, as Shikuchi is not able to help him get out there. The top lane, Yu is being gone on. The arrow actually able to connect, and one more hit. Rizra able to finish the job. Gets 1 intelligence stolen as well. The brain drain. And rotation coming in, immediately using the Ignite. Try to going on to this Deja Vu Sean. Little Giant is actually free. Multicast able to cast onto 2, but there's just not enough damage to take out this Little Giant. He does use the ultimate, and Rizra is able to rejoin the fight. They will change their target onto the Ogre Magi. He is a little bit tanky, but he will fall regardless. There's no way he can escape out of that right now. Explosion, decide to retreat. But at the same time, YOLO, with the help of Janinja, they actually take out this Centaur War Runner, who doesn't have any more escape mechanisms other than the Stampede, which happens to be on cooldown. So great rotations from both sides, able to recognize that as one side is disappearing, the other side must have backup. And they take advantage of that. The hook doesn't connect. A valiant effort. So YOLO, still a bit off. He's still deciding what kind of items he's supposed to go next after the power turrets. So for Falcon, they do recognize that they have quite an issue right now. They don't really have a catch ability. I mean, if you're going to use Outworld Destroyer to be using the Astral Imprisonment to catch somebody, that would mean that you don't really have a mechanism to disjoint the fight. Usually Astral Imprisonment is used to save somebody from being targeted or gone on for about as good as 4 seconds. And to be using such an important skill just to stop them from running away, the Illuminate doesn't connect. I don't think they have the damage they needed to take out this Little Giant. But yeah, this Illuminate, man. Every time you gotta channel it, it's channeled for 3 seconds in order to deal as much damage. But you gotta predict where the enemy is gonna move within that 3 seconds. Otherwise, you just gotta break it and let it go. Astral Imprisonment actually used on the Ogre Magi to stop him from chaosing the farm of the Outward Destroyer. We see pings coming out, Deja Vu Sean as well as Iron Barbarian. They're making their way towards bottom to find and see if they can stop this Weaver from getting out of hand. Ignite going out. And it seems like they're gonna find their first target onto Nanasi. The arrow actually connects, but what is Iron Barbarian? He is gonna find positioning onto this Ogre Magi, but immediately gets banished from the world. It doesn't matter. Ogre Magi will be the first fall, and now the rest of the team, they are under the protection of the Crimson Guard. Outward Destroyer is also there to join the fight, but are they gonna press on? Instead, on the other side of the map, they do find a kill onto Explosion. Rizra, Silencer, able to finish off the job. So they get 2 from the side of Eagle, able to find kills from both sides of the map. Arrow, gonna fly out, not gonna be in position. Aoxyba gonna immediately use the Hoof-Stomp. Is there a Dismember to follow? Instead, Stampede being used. Iron Barbarian is healing a little bit more, but oh, so much damage coming out. Purifier able to keep him alive. Aoxyba might be the next to fall, but the Crimson Guard is keeping him very, very well in place, but instead the Swarm as well as the Ignite is just eating him up. Nanasi gonna be connected with the arrow, and there will be a return kill. The Illuminate almost connected onto the Mirana, but now it's left Rizra against you. You will be trying to run away on her horse. And the slow, yep, is gonna deter him away. The Illuminate as well, not gonna do much as the massive mana is actually being picked up by the Silencer. A 3-for-1 trade over there, as the side of Falcon actually lose 2 of their cores in exchange for 1 offlaner.
Like the Dire figured out where Radiant Three sheets to the wind.
Again, the Maelstrom is going to be chased by YOLO. He doubled any of the cores on the side of Falcon. So actually, if they can attempt to kill this Alchemist, it will be a very, very big pickup. But on the bottom line though, they're going to go onto the tankiest hero, which has already completed the Crimson Guard. And YOLO is recognizing that every time he tries to right-click the Centaur War Runner, his Retaliate man is just going to deal 45 damage every time there's a right-click. As well as the strength return damage, 40% of the strength. He does have 74, so 40% of that is almost like around 30. 30 damage plus 45. That is a lot. So YOLO, as much as he wanted to, he just couldn't kill the Centaur Warrior without first killing himself. Eliminate. Gonna connect onto 1. Are they gonna venture in? It seems like there's enough time and the silence is there. They're gonna try to thwart them from finishing their combo, but instead, gonna try to finish off this. Ogre Magi actually survives, and at the same time, Alchemist actually jumps in with the Blink Dagger review, and now they're gonna press on with the stun. He's probably gonna end up breaking himself, and wow, that is a nice Outward Destroyer ultimate. But I don't think it's gonna avail too much, as Little Giant does go ham with the Acid Spray and the Radiance Burn. The tower is not gonna do much. A nice dodge there, sidestep by Explosion, able to dodge the arrow, but it's not gonna matter much after that. The death is inevitable. As we see, 3 has fallen for the side of Falcon. In exchange for 2, regardless, they do manage to take out the Silencer, which happens to be at the second most net worth in the game. So because of that, we look at the gold graph and we see the gold exchange is really not bad at all. It's just that Eagle is able to find more experience points in that fight. But yeah, it now becomes the #1 target. I mean, if you're able to kill this Alchemist, right? Why did they decide to back off? Because they're probably afraid of the response, but they do make short work of this easy kill against Pudge, as he is all alone by himself. There's already 4 being grouped up at bottom. They're gonna try to press on to get their first tier 1 tower. There's yet to see a response from the side of Team Eagle. Illuminate is being used, not gonna find anyone. As the rest of Eagle, they're just gonna ignore this. They're not in position to find any defense on this at all. As War Runner and the Centaur is just gonna keep on continuing building his farm to be the unstoppable tank that he wants to be. So there's wards already being downed onto this lane. They have good information of each other's whereabouts. Manta also being picked up by the Alchemist.
A golden thread.
Hope Dire's middle tower is in
We see
trouble.
what?
Thing is standing on
Trying to press the issue, trying to find YOLO, but YOLO has already revealed himself after using the Shukuchi.
You can tell Dire's middle tower is in trouble the way it's being destroyed as I shoot. Radiant scanning for enemy.
Radiance using scan. There is smoked at top. They seem to be in a strike force trying to find the silencer all alone by himself, and they will try to initiate with the banishment. The torrent not able to connect, but here comes the ghost ship able to force step out of his way, and even the stampede being used. The rest of the Power Rangers are coming in, and now Falcon are gonna be in a lot of trouble if they don't get out there as soon as possible. Arrow is not able to connect. Oh, it actually does connect onto you. And it seems like she's gonna be stunned for quite a long time. This hook not able to connect, but it doesn't matter. They will find this kill onto you as she was unfortunately at the tip of the arrow,
Radiant's middle tower is
landing that maximum stun. The smoke turns out to be a bad initiation for the side of Falcon, and the counter attack, the response from the side of Eagle, able to capitalize on that. Bottom lane. Trying to find YOLO, but he's gonna guess. Oh no! He actually reveals himself, and that's a maximum amount of stun. YOLO is not able to get out of that for sure, as yeah, they prevented any kind of escape, any kind of time lapse availability from this Weaver. The chain lock was there.
football, horse racing, rugby.
And I think Weaver was playing very greedily. He was hoping that Little Giant wasn't able to cast the stun in time, and that's where he would try to go in for the kill. But because he revealed himself, that's why it was an easy decision for Little Giant to just spam that stun onto him. Oh, Janinja, is that a good idea to just force staff right into everyone else? As all the disabled is being thrown in, but here comes the response from the team with the ghost ship, with that illuminate. Everything else being thrown down onto him, and Aosuba will try to get his team out of the way, but it doesn't matter. There is the Axe marks the spot, and they will pull him back, and even despite the hoop stomp, it's not gonna matter. What an engagement by Falcon, able to find 2 kills off that. 2 of the tankiest heroes in the game as well. Now, well, hang on, maybe Push is not that tanky. It's the Alchemist that's actually gotten tankier, but yeah. They've thrown everything at them, even the kitchen sink and the fire truck. Now they've ripped the... What? Where's the...
Baby is coming down.
Oh, actually they're trying to go in YOLO. But Silencer doesn't have any more mana left. And Little Giant reveals himself. He does have the Chemical Rage. He's gonna try to go onto this Ninja, who's left all by his lonesome. The Frost Staff into nobody's land. Silencer does pick up the intelligence gain after that kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Now sitting at 7 brain drain. Especially on the Owl Destroyer. That's probably the best target to go against, to reduce that amount of INT, and therefore reduce that amount of mana, and therefore reduce the amount of damage output on the Owl Destroyer. YOLO. Yet to find as much farm as he can. He will now aim for the Sanjay and Yasha. Okay. Mid lane. We have 3 heroes responding for the side of Falcon. Whereas Eagle has sent a hit squad to the bottom corner. They're trying to look for any of this Weaver's farming. And they will spot out They will spot out with their wards in this area that Weaver happens to be in the bottom dire jungle. And, whoa, a hit squad is actually being sent. And they're gonna try to go onto this Kunkka, who is also met with the Ogre Magi there to assist. Stampede gonna try to get the rest of Ego to come into place. X marks the spot. Doesn't matter as he gets right click down. Next to 4 is Nanasi. Losing 2 already, Falcon. They're gonna lose 3, but the Outward Destroyer with the with the ultimate able to finish 3 right away. It's a 3 for 3 now. Not, oh, what is this? Manta still stuck on top. Very unfortunate. Little Giant is forced to just TP away and not risk being jumped on right there. Rizra is playing the very old school build whereby Silencer just goes super right click heavy with the Mass of Madness as well. And really depends on how much INT is stolen, but that is the aim of the game, it's just to build up as much intelligence to you as much as possible. Orchid being completed on Little Giant, this is perfect, especially when you're up against the Weaver or even the Ogre Magi or even this Outward Destroyer. It works really well on these heroes to just silence them and prevent them from getting away. $23k gold net worth on the Alchemist. Twice as much as the cohort silencer. Eight and 0 so far, the score for Alchemist. The biggest piggy bank yet. But we've seen so much damage output coming out from the Outward Destroyer, especially using the Sanitation clip. That bomb being dropped on like 3 to 4 heroes is probably one of the best damage bursts in this game yet. Here you see teleports being used. I think this is very dangerous. The silence actually being used as well as a countermeasure. I don't think Janinja is getting out of this. Second to follow as well, the Ogre Magi. Under that silence, that's Q squad, man, is just doing so much damage before the team could even react, and you is running so fast with this spirit form. But Little Giant with his stun ready to go, they will throw it onto you. There's no mercy being shown here, and at the same time we'll go on to this you. The Tormentor is not going to do much as the Acid Spray does do itty bitty damage. No mercy whatsoever as he continues to build his lead in terms of gold net worth. Little Giant already 8 and 0. Is there an arrow gonna be thrown out? They should have known because they feel that the Tidebringer was there. Iron Power Bay. Is the arrow to connect as well as the dismember? The stun as well by Little Giant. No way. No sort of reaction, no response as well from Falcon. Nobody nearby to offer a landing hand. Janinja a little bit too close to the tower as Iron Power is in very good position to actually get a hook if they have the vision.
Radiant scanning around for enemies. With their golden eyes. Radiant middle tower is hanging on by a thread. Dire doesn't haul ass and help out that bottom tower. There's not going to be a tower.
Arrow. Going to connect onto this Nanasi. They're being pinged out, but is there going to be a dive? Because it's very deep. There's an actual risk of feeding if they were to go that deep under the tower. Eagle secures their first tier 2 tower. And Little Giant is chipping away at the top as well. Whereas YOLO is very far on the other side of the map. Little Giant Gonna go in, but he does get banished away. At the same time, there's a response to use his silence. And they're gonna go onto this Nana C first. A lot of right click damage going this way. At the same time, they're gonna go onto Ioxiwa. YOLO coming in from the back, but the silence is stun to follow. He has no way to time lapse or get out there. They actually managed to kill out their best damage dealer, but at the same time, Outworld Destroyer has managed to use the Sanity's Eclipse onto him. But BKB being revealed by Little Giant, they're gonna try to go ham under the tower of this diving. The stuns, they're coming out. 4 already dead on the side of Falcon as the rest of the team is diving in. They are being slowed slightly, but it doesn't matter as they're making short work of this tower. The grip of fortification is being used. They should have used it a lot earlier to deal more damage as the team is diving. But, yep, it's a little bit too late now. As they've already lost 4, only losing Aoxiwa, the Centaur War Chief, as a result. Little Giant now 10 and 0, already beyond godlike streak, available to be taken. So let's see what Weaver has got so far. Almost completing the Sanjay Yasha. It's on the way now from the courier. So no BKBs, only a Sanjay Yasha. And they have so many stuns. They have so many ways to just silence this Weaver. I don't think this Weaver is gonna survive any of the fights at all. They're not gonna let him run away. And now they're gonna try to force the issue on bottom, collect all these towers, and that will leave Roshan a better contestant for their advancement. And here, Janinja going in very, very aggressively. The Outworld Destroyer using the banishment already and getting silenced. BKB also being used. They're gonna straight go onto Janinja. Silence and the hook stomp as well. The hook is not gonna connect onto one. The ghost ship actually connects onto 2. The Illuminate is gonna try to draw them away and push them away from the tower, but Explosion's kind of close. X marks the spot. Able to get Ioxiwa away. He does able to venture in, and here we see the silence globally being used. As 2 of Falcon has fallen, and now they're whacking away at this tier 3 tower so quickly as it drops and melts. One lane of Rex being hampered, and as you venture too close, he will be hooked up and dismembered by Empire Parry and his gang. Rizra picks up that kill again. And now they're trying to find another if any one of these people get too close. The Swarm connects onto 1. Rizra landing so many hits. 1, 2, 3. But that one missed. And they'll claim the first frags at bottom. It doesn't stop there though. Little Giant still wanna go ham onto mid. They're daring the response from Falcon, saying come at us. Come at us, bruh. As all these heroes are just whacking away, that is 1 Rex going down at mid. Little Giant is waiting. He wants the dagger to be uninterrupted as he's wanting to go in. The Stampede is also ready to go. They can actually try to gather. The rest of Falcon is also available. But they say no, this is objective gaming. Ego wants to keep it nice and clean. The Tormentor is also available. It's just a matter of whether they want to secure it or whether they want to secure Roche first. Bloodthorn as well, already completed together with the Assault Cuirass. This Alchemist is very, very much 6-spotted already. And he's going in, using the BKB, using the Abyssary. And he's just whacking away at the tower. Yep, that's all he needs to do. And instead, that's the counter reaction. Going onto the Ogre Magi right away. A ghost ship to follow, but it's only going to connect onto 1. The OD immediately using the banishment. And the rest of the team has to forcefully aim Auxiwa, who has turned on the blade now. At the same time, look at the glaives, look at him go, and Immediately the Weaver just goes down like that. Janinja almost to follow, but yeah, it will be finished up by Empire Party. The banishment is being used way too haphazardly, and as a result it's just allowing them to just disjoint the fights way too many times. But no way to save him or herself, or any of the heroes as a result. And after killing 3, and Ioxiwa is the only one to fall. The horn has been blown, and seems like a stun onto 2. The glaive is able to connect onto 2 as well, and yeah, that's a floor. As all heroes have hit the deck. GG's called. Falcon has conceded, and this game number 2 has been taken by Eagle. A very, very convincing win. We will take a look at the scoreboard for a little bit. The graph is also very much in favor of Eagle at all times for the EXP as well as the gold graph. Player net worth is by a very, very stark difference. Alchemist has always been at the top, uncontested, unkillable, just the biggest piggy bank in the world. Yeah, they're unable to do anything about it. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching tonight's game, as Eagle is able to clinch 2-0 in this game against Falcon. We're gonna have 2 more games remaining in this tournament next week, so stay tuned for the schedule. Thank you, have a good one and good night.